we're flying so close to where we belong. And we're trying to go somewhere new. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire. Trying to step back and see the view from above, 'cause I know that nothing lasts forever. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you.
Meu irmão, sabe o que?
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the
Fala galerinha, começando a nossa livezinha, sejam todos muito bem-vindos. Cara, a princípio, Marlon, esse aqui não é pra ser bomba, velho. Vamos ver qual é que era. Eu espero que não seja bom, espero que seja um game bom. Mas vamos ver, né, mano? Pelo que eu tive olhando, ele tem um bom reviews. Primeira coisa que eu talvez vai ter que ajeitar é a coloração dele. Olha que estourado. Nossa, estouradaço, filho. Eu tinha salvado uma foto de como é que eu tinha deixado o outro. Mas por enquanto eu vou deixar assim como tá. A posição vai ficar legalzinha já. Vamos ver qual é que vai ser assim. Não gosto de ficar de campo. Marlon, esse cara, ele é pra ser tipo o Immortal Phoenix que o JKN jogou lá, tá ligado? É que salvou? Salvou. Vamos no... normal. Vai do Zelda. Esse aqui é novo, cara. Novo. É novo sem meme, é desse mês passado agora.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it lived up to all I hoped it would be.
Marlon, uma coisa, eu tava olhando...
A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band.
Eu tava olhando a gameplay lá do...
Where it all began.
do Suicide Squad. E eu vi que ele é aquele tom esverdeado estranho, tá ligado? Eu achei que não era aquilo lá. Tava achando muito estranho. Mas é porque na minha TV eu ajeitei, tá ligado? Pra deixar com HDR padrão. Mas nos vídeos que eu olhei, ele tá aquele esverdeado, azulado estranho, tá ligado? Esverdeado estranho. Aí eu fiquei, caraca, é do jogo o bagulho.
Over here.
Teve uma animação de anime que eles fizeram. Melhor estilo animação. Barra anime, né? Dá pra dizer que não é. Ó, o gráfico do game tá bonitinho.
What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the veil.
No one's been this close in years. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades. You have no idea what I had to do to...
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Pô, da hora a animação. Fala, Gabriel. Dali... do nada.
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how... The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start. And if you make any discovery...
For sure. I'd love to find my...
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and just steer clear of the
É preguiça de
tangles.
fazer animação do jogo, né?
Any questions before you head out?
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous...
He sent you...
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table.
Ah, isso sim.
At the table, everyone will be able to watch your The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to...
Right. The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Tenevron. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare...
That clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it.
Ver como é que vai ficar a coloração agora, se não vai ficar muito ruim. Mas o gráfico tá massa pra caramba, tá? O jogo rende, cara.
Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Aí. Caraca, massa demais. Vamos ver. Aqui defende. Beleza. Temos um ataque, barra de rolagem, pular. Esse aqui de puxar as plantas, velho, eu achei muito massa. Olha, olha, olha. Fecha a câmera. Ok, isso que eu já peguei.
even more impressive up close. Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Ó. Bonito esse efeito. Bonito. Efeito animado de desenho. O que tá achando, Marlon? Ó. Mais coisas quebráveis, isso é legal. Efeito destrutivo, muito bom. Gasta estamina. Ah, beleza. Vamos direto pro objetivo.
That wall is completely frozen.
As plantas também dão dano. Legal, legal.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
O jogo tá interessante. Pois é, velho.
Give it a moment to cool. Then you should be able to climb.
Eita que eu tô tomando dano. Tranquilo, agora eu posso passar. Eita! E agora, gente? O que fazer? Aham! Começa a jogar e quero descobrir. Peraí. Esse é o tipo de jogo que eu jogaria no sábado e domingo. Começa a jogar e quero descobrir. É, pois é então, pô. Joguinho de campanhazinha, pá, é massa. Ó, cheirinho bom de carne moída. Mano, na real eu posso... Aí, ó. Muito mais prático, né? Não tô me ligado disso ainda. De fazer isso.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road.
Como é que tá a questão de
You can
cor
come
aí,
back to-
Marlon? Tá bom? Cor, nitidez, enfim. Claridade.
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
16, vou até tirar foto
Too
aqui.
risky to deviate from the plan. first outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Beleza. O jogo tem essa paleta cor mesmo, mais azul ou verde escuro, mas essa floresta sombria. Pois é.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dan's right
Vou
about
deixar
it
um pouquinho
being a
mais parecido
living
com
mineral. I can
a
feel
tela
it
que minha.
humming with magic.
Fica tão diferente.
Wait, I'm losing.
Oria?
Nossa, de cara assim, tá? Ah, tem cinemático game também, pô. Tá maluco? Tu sabe que esse jogo tá me lembrando alguns efeitos do Sword of Midnight lá que vai lançar do Xbox. Um efeito meio desenho. Claro que esse daí não é stop motion, né?
Is that a drink?
Yeah.
Pulling you out. Need his breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dan, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Toma.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
Demais essa parada de puxar os bagulhos com magia. Nada, né? Sim, me lembrou hoje. Eu vi uns 30 minutos de gameplay. O jogo tá incrível, vamos ver se a mídia vai valorizar. Mas estão fazendo 500 vídeos do evento da PlayStation amanhã e cagaram pro Sud. Pois é. Verdade isso aí. Mas, mídia, né, cara, que é o quê? Mídia só vai dar espaço pra mídia. Os caras são tudo Maria vai pras outras. Pronto, deu ruim, gurizada. Ah, tá bonito o jogo, pô. Nossa, tem nem como falar que não tá. Tá bonito o jogo, sim. Bem cartoonizado, cara. Nossa.
It's an ash peak drake.
Nossa, olha isso, cara. Que doideira esse game,
Frost
velho.
magic can cool a path.
Pra lá. Ah, tem tempo, calma. Pera aí. Agora vamos. Calma que eu... Sim, vamos pendurar na árvore pra morrer queimado. Caraca, muito nice. Achei legal a estética dele, me lembra o LoL. Sim, cara. Nossa, muito massa.
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the veil, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Aurea, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
Vou ter que usar isso daqui.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Acho que eu matei o bicho, né? Ih, eu tô mudando no gelo, não sabia.
Keep moving.
Sabia que o gelo dá dano.
Damn it, Casman was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Tá muito massa essa parada de atirar os bagulhos. Pior que não testei atirar nada em bicho, né? Olha, mano, tudo é quebrável. Nossa, muito bom. Assim que game bom, cara. Tudo quebrável, tudo consegue coletar. Olha lá. Olha, caraca, muito incrível, velho. Nossa, na moral. Isso aqui eu achei muito massa. Tu viu isso aí, Marlon? Se eu tacar os bagulhos no bicho, e deu dano, cara. Caraca. 2 tapas que eu dei no bicho ali, o bicho foi de vasco.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Esse é o botão que defende. Ele tá me tirando. Me cercando, esses vagabundos. Aí eu fui de vasco.
Vitality tonics are spelled. Take a swig if you need it.
Quase fui de vasco. ter usado essas parangolé aqui, ó. Peraí. Parangolé aqui, ó. Pra atirar nos bichos.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Para o arco. Ah, não entendi.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Eu vou precisar fazer assim que vai ser mais fácil. Olha, pegar mais de um bagulho, velho.
Can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the veil.
The Archons never
Tá
left
nice
the
a imagem
Enclave.
ainda aí, ô Marlon?
Still, you need to get...
Ixi.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Nossa! Ai, tu não quebra, tio. Ah, eu posso subir nas coisas, não posso? Não sei até onde o jogo me libera, né? Mas... eu fui de Vasco. Eu nem entrando no bicho. Eu nem me liguei que podia ter preso ele no Bodisberg. Eu podia ter prendido ele no gelo, eu acho. Caraca, muito bem feito, Marlon, tá? Muito bem feito. Jogo de empresa pequena. Empresa grande não faz que esse jogo aí fez.
Hang on, Bryn.
que triste.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Back up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go, now. Up ahead! Please!
Hã?
I'm fine. Keep moving! Guys, the arc!
O cara conseguiu reunir duas coisas que eu adoro: anime e gameplay boa num jogo só. Tá maluco? Certeza que eu vou gravar conteúdo desse jogo aí. Tu lavou? Hã? Acho que mais tá cedinho. Mano, por mais que ele tenha alguns, ele lembre alguns outros jogos, né? Tipo, tem LoL, falou, o estilo, né, do game e tal. Ele tem uma originalidade muito específica em toda a questão de trama dele, história.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Oria, you should be resting.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions and...
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a...
As long as we don't all die here first.
Hey, take a moment to remember. We're in the Enclave. Haven't we all fantasized about this?
Aqui no Brasil o pessoal não pesquisa, não pensa. Aí é, pois é, deixar o Alonsoca jogar. Moleque, esse jogo ganha na Keymiler. Tá ligado? Ganha na Keymiler.
This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams and secrets to our past as weavers. It's time to uncover them.
Revelations await us.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, all because of what happened. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Adjourned.
The scribe. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back. I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
The Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Alive.
Lane, you seem lost in thought.
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I notice you've been keeping to yourself. I'm the first person you've spoken to since we arrived at camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe, not just you, everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit?
It speaks volumes that Aurea trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Aurea was training her to become her replacement as point.
Vazou já tá ganhando online? Ué?
It was going well, then out of nowhere the training ended, and Aurea began searching for a new point.
Tá online, João? Ô João, pô, esse aqui é tri, meu. Tirando essa parte de diálogo aqui, o cara tem que ficar lá.
I don't know if it was Aurea's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Estilo tipo os do LoL, Valorant, pá. Teve cinemática do jogo normal, tipo, com a engine do jogo. Mano, moleque, muito bom. É mesmo? Apareceu, nem vi. Ah, tá aqui. Tá online como jogador, né? Vou abrir a tua live aqui, peraí. O cara tá em live. Jogando um Quantum Break. Esperar parar essa propaganda pra gente poder baixar a qualidade. Aqui. Parece. Eu já tava, já? Tava ganhando. Ah, tá, pô. Não tinha visto, não. Gente, empate mais Mortal Phoenix. Meu, muito bom, cara, na moral.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me.
É que tem muito
I
diálogo
wonder
só,
if she
mas é
could be
massa.
upset that I'm the new point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah. I've travelled with the Weaver Band before, but it wasn't quite as functional.
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to...
If it is, Oria makes it look easy.
You said Oria is the obvious answer to this band's success.
Ah, yes. While Oria runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. With the speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Before joining, I knew Oria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a point's expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in and there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dan, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire? Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dan and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Darm hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Darm's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice. No one seems to.
That's a little odd.
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Said, I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but...
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Udean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but... never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Ah, pera lá, meu caro. Ô Marlon, olha isso aqui, Marlon. Scary Entry. Deve ter mandado o link, né? Scary. Não pode não. Olha isso aí, Marlon. Ah, não. Terceiro filho. Terceiro é meu ovo. Filho é meu ovo.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm glad we made it in safely. But no one's really sure why the Enclave sealed its...
And you're worried we're in for a rough ride?
I think caution's in order.
I agree. But don't lose sight that we're the first people we know of to make it into this place in
Ai,
decades.
terceira e filha. Ai, obrigado. Vai cagar.
You're capable. And this is an opportunity like no other. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Tinha que estragar o jogo, né? O jogo tá indo também.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
Hey! At least Sola did half your unpacking. No sprained back muscles for you.
True, no back pain. In a few days, I might die from a creature attack.
Sai daí, mano.
But at least I'll leave a corpse with good posture.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello?
Brain, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casmin will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Growing up in Carnhaven, my father told me stories about the Enclave as I fell asleep. It's crazy to think I'm living through what once was just a bedtime story.
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band to cross the Veil in half a century.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning. Not sure I want our tale to start with us tripping over each other as we run from tangles.
With the most daring point to ever live, Bryn of Carnhaven, no one will remember.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my...
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I know my job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know, trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz.
You're right. It's just that Aurea has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
Aqui pra mudar os equipamentos quando tiver.
I was impressed by how you handled that Drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
Nossa, peraí. Muito esbranquiçado.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
Tentei melhorar aí, Marlon. Agora ficou melhor.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems...
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though...
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we wish... metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
So after all the legends, this is it.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right... Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane 3 has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old, pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly.
Melhorou a
We've made
cor
camp
agora,
in
né?
what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dome will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Ver se eu não acho mais nada por aqui. Aí, ó. Deixei mais próximo do que tá no jogo agora aqui. Ele é bem colorido. É um ponto bem positivo, mas ele não é estourado. Mano, ele é quase um estilo Souls, tá ligado?
I've got you clear as a sands of summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
Eu tava falando, mas vocês não estavam ouvindo. Achei legal que se eu só solto não acontece nada. Pera aí, galera. Amor. Sim. Não fui eu que derramei na pia. Juntei, mas tava tentando só ajudar.
Arcs!
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
Qual? Eu sei. Percebendo.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Ai. Sobe. Puxa, eu também. Bem bom. Gostinho de barata com... Gostinho de barata com suqueira. Barata com suqueira de pia.
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Meter gelo vai derreter, né? Nossa, como assim? Oxi. Olha, eu posso pegar os bichos também, não acredito. Pega! Caraca, velho, muito massa, Marlon. Não sei se tu tá aí ainda. Aqui é bagulho de ferro, ó. Deu nada de dano. Okay. Ah, esquece.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Lake.
Lakes are still. Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
Eu vi que tem uma espada aqui. Eu pego, será? Quer dar alguma planta, alguma coisa?
Point. What a beautiful view.
Que jogo bonito, cara. Nada pra cá. cagar, se eu não ver isso.
This must be the second loom gate. What's covering the base? I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarza. And he's gone.
With the debris gone, this loom gate doesn't appear to be in poor shape at all. Time to check out the Great Arc.
Nada. Procure por um grande arco perto da luz.
was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
Caraca, que massa, me lembrou Shadow of the Colossus.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the wisp working.
The wisp?
Watch as wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut. Of how far I can push the scry. It'd be like in the Veil's shadow all over again.
Saúde. Nossa, defendi isso aí. Nossa, calma.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Ah, tá.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the Loom Gates active, we could expand our search of the Enclave.
The potential for discovery is...
Agreed. So, how do we repair and...
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but there has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as... The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the Loom Gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that in notes dated before the surge. This band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotous.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is...
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge.
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace. No problem.
We'll talk.
Great foresight in removing the debris from the Loom Gates platform. We've got...
Happy to be one step ahead.
Everyone's got a part to play in this.
Two wonders of enchanting, an arc and Loom Gates. And they don't work.
Did you?
Did I what?
Smell the...
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage, a subtle yet...
Amazing. Well, now we just...
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for Plan B, which I have not yet thought up, but I'm sure we won't need. They are quite the thing, aren't they?
After what it was like outside the Enclave, the ones in here are child's play.
It is an enduring mystery as to why the Veil's shadow is flooded with them. I did not expect that they would be so common inside the Enclave.
Are they common anywhere?
No. They were theoretical until the Veil went up. And then, of course, they became...
You said they were theoretical.
Lane and I have been digging. The only research on tangles we could find were thought experiments until the Veil's appearance. As you might expect, that research was done here in the Enclave. Apparently, they did not publish everything they knew.
What did you mean by political?
The surge was specifically catastrophic towards enchanted equipment. explosions, out of control. And tell me, logically, who were the most likely people to have enchanted items on or around them?
The rich and powerful?
Well done. So, in a single moment, you have what seemed to be...
And decades of war followed.
As I said, political.
What exactly are tangles?
To our best understanding, magic is more, as far as we know, raw magic is a physical Our mantles gather it from the air as we move, but tangles prove it can concentrate.
Thanks, Dom. That helps me understand them better.
Ultimately, the most practical advice I can give is very simple.
Did you see the size of that mine entrance?
You mean the one behind that huge deactivated arc?
That's the one. Given the size of the entrance, I can only imagine how huge the mine must have been. Their yields must have been incredible.
I've heard the rich resources are a big part of why weavers first settled this area.
The land's hostile, but they knew it was worth the risk. Ores from the Enclave are high grade.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
I don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep under.
Huh. That's... unfortunate.
Bom, mas é isso aí, pessoal. Ah, tá. Outra coisa.
So, how often do I need to return to camp? Do you need me to report back frequently?
That's entirely up to you. Points privilege. You're the one taking the risks, so you can gauge how far and how long you can push. From time to time, I or the folks around the camp might have requests, but we'll defer to your priorities. And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose some resources, but that's a small price to pay.
Got it. A lot of responsibility.
Points privilege.
Can I ask how you knew to pack up the
The tangles were shifting. They'd been static the entire time. And then, suddenly, just as an arc deflects a wave of Drake's breath, they start to move. That's no coincidence.
How do you know to run to me, then?
The tangles closed down the path the caravan took in. And it wasn't like I was going to abandon you.
I believe I was promised one epic tale on how you discovered the route into the Veil's shadow.
I suppose I did promise you. Rumors of a safe passage into the shadow had been swirling among Weaver circles for the last... They'd always piqued my interest, but I couldn't get a solid lead on it until 2 years ago. Weavers in a caravan bound for Don Brennig told me they no longer had a point. They'd lost an older Casil fellow who journeyed on the Strand Road before the surge. He insisted on one last big expedition before his retirement. It killed him, but they got pretty close.
So you got the route from that caravan?
Not quite. The point that died was the one who led them in. He had the trade road, but it was confirmation that getting close to the Veil was possible. I spent the next few months chasing leads. Eventually, I was able to trade an Ash Peak Drake's Tooth for a map of the trade roads with a dubious Ashar woman.
A Drake's Tooth?
Some people believe grinding the tooth of a drake into a powder and consuming it could have stimulating... Fools. Regardless, between the map and the other leads, I was able to plan the route that led us to the Veil's shadow a fortnight ago. The final missing piece was an apprentice point to take on the expedition with me.
Glad I could help.
What's a good adventure if you can't regale someone with the tale later?
Ele tá rindo, né? Detalhe, ó. Devagar, dá o barulho da água, não dá a água saltando, tá correndo.
Aurea, it's Lane, by the way.
What's that?
They don't like to be called Lane Frey. I heard you saying it to Bren earlier. That's the name their parents chose. Lane is the name they chose.
Fair enough, didn't realize. Thank you for letting me know. Lane, Lane, Lane. Not Lane Free, but Lane.
Mas então tá, galera, é isso daí. A gente conseguiu jogar bastante coisa hoje, né? Conseguimos ver bastante como é que é o game. Aparentemente o game, não sei se tem Ray Tracing, mas parece que tem um pouco, dando reflexo pelo menos na água. Caras, muito massa, de verdade. Curti pra caramba o game. Não é maçante, tem uma história muito boa, tem uma progressão de game excelente, tá? Com certeza, tá? Com certeza. Vou jogar mais ele. Vai ter mais conteúdo dele aqui no canal. E cara, sem um comentário negativo do game até agora. A única coisa que eu queria pra falar que talvez poderiam ter feito são, em vez das animações que a gente tem que ficar no diálogo e tal, a gente tivesse cutscenes. Mas eu entendo que foi feito assim por conta de ter muitos diálogos. Então tá safe, né? Enfim, tem as cutscenes do game normal, né? As cutscenes aparecem e tal. Tem as cutscenes de anime excelente. Com certeza assistiria um anime se eles lançassem. E cara, sensacional. Galerinha, um abraço pra vocês. Até a próxima live, tamo junto. Fiquem com Deus. Provavelmente quinta-feira, só ou sexta vai ter live. Não vai ter, provavelmente, não sei se eu vou conseguir fazer live amanhã, beleza? É isso aí, fiquem com Deus, um abração. E é nóis. E fui.